Guys, my name's Alexis Daigle. So if you're watching this, you received a facial in a bag. And so right, or maybe you're watching this on a Facebook Live or something showing you what a facial in a bag is. And if you've never had one before, then comment your name here to let us know that you need one. Okay, so your facial in a bag is going to come in an envelope like this. It's also going to come with a sheet of paper to kind of tell you a little bit about the products and give you some before and afters. Okay, so basically, just to give you a little bit of heads up before I am, like I said, my name's Alexis Daigle. I'm a sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Prior to Mary Kay, I was a respiratory therapist. I have a 20-year-old. I have a 12-year-old. Both, actually, she's turning 13. So I have a 20-year-old, 13-year-old, both girls. And I am married, and I never thought I'd ever be doing this. I didn't even really, I used maybe a lipstick from Mary Kay before I joined and just kind of joined on that. And just never, ever thought I would be here. So I'm going to teach you about skincare. And just know that, prior to Mary Kay, I used to actually take alcohol, put on a cotton ball, and wash my face. Okay, so I learned a lot of stuff coming in here. I've been in with Mary Kay for 6 years. I'm one of their sales directors and have been blessed to be able to, after really working this job twice a week, in 3 months, I was able to leave my job as a respiratory therapist and said, this is what I do full time. I work from home. So I'm a mom boss, work from home. So when you open up your facial packet, you're going to see this right here. Okay, so this is called our Miracle Set. It's one of our anti-aging lines. And it has, I'm going to explain as we go through it, but this is what we're going to be using as a regimen. So this anti-aging line is good for anyone who's 18 and over. And so just to give you a little explanation about it, well, let me tell you this. There's 5 things that you want to do to the skin. Number 1, you want to use a cleanser, but you want to use a cleanser that gets into the levels of the skin that's needed. And this one does so. It's a 4-in-1 cleanser. It cleanses, it tones, it exfoliates, and takes impurities out of the skin. Then you want to actually have something that tones the skin. Toning is just your pH balance, allowing everything to look plump again. And you want to definitely have an exfoliant. Okay, so that's the 3rd. And then you want to have moisture balance. And if you're oily, I get it. You're probably thinking, I don't need more moisture. I thought the same thing. But once I started adding moisture to my skin using our combination oily Miracle Set, then my skin actually became a little less oily because overcompensating, producing more oils when I wasn't adding moisturizer. And then you want to use like a protectant. So you want to have the 5th step of cleanse of good, clean skin is using a protectant like a powder or foundation to protect yourself from the environment. 80% of the aging process is what we do to ourselves in the environment. Only 20% is natural. So this produces results in about 3 weeks, and I'll show you some before and afters. So what we're looking at, just to show you, so you're going to be having something like this, right? And this is actually our Miracle Set. Okay, so the first, make sure y'all can. My mouse is going nuts in seconds. So the first, oh, it cut me off. Let me pull that back up. Sorry. And where is our Miracle Set? It was, my computer is acting really crazy. So let me go ahead and show you the first step to do. So the first step, this right here, you want to dry wash. You want to be around a sink or have a towel or something handy with you. Take this dry wash and you're going to just go all over the skin with it. Pretend like you have glasses on. So you can start doing that. This part right here, depending if you're watching this in day or night, this is the day moisturizer. It has an SPF of 30. 30 is recommended for the face, 50 for the body. And then this is your nighttime serum, also moisturizer, has resveratrol. Resveratrol is found in wine and grapes. And this has, now what this does, resveratrol helps rebuild the collagen. So brings the bounce back to the skin. And then, of course, there's an eye cream. The eye cream has niacin in it, which helps brighten underneath the eyes. So let me try to pull up that Miracle Set for you again. Let's see, here we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is our cleanser, it's our 4-in-1 cleanser. This is what our nighttime treatment looks like. This is a nighttime treatment, but also moisturizer. Our daytime moisturizer with SPF and our eye cream, just to give you like a full example of what it is. And let me show you some before and afters of this product as well, because they are definitely phenomenal. Okay, so this is right here, a 3-week difference. So you'll see a lot of redness and brownness, and then you'll see 3 weeks where it almost looks like she has foundation on. Pretty crazy. And then let's go ahead. Yep, that is her. And then I also want to show you, these are also, I'm going to show you a few more. Just want to bring up a couple things. Okay, no, that's it. Okay, so then you should also see these girls. And so these girls right here, it's a week difference, and you'll just notice the brightness of the skin, the reduce of brown spots and redness. It's great regimen. Okay, but we're going to stop for a second and not do the whole packet yet. I'm going to go through the packet with you in a minute. We are going to do what's called the microdermabrasion. Okay, so this microdermabrasion, you may have to pause me in and out of this. The microdermabrasion is actually a 2-step system. Your micro, I'll show you in a second what it looks like, but it has a refine. The refine, so micro, let me just explain this. Micro is like this. Okay, imagine your pore, and the first step's called refine. It's going to get in there and cleanse that pore out. Okay, then after it cleanses out the pore, you're going to use the second step, the pore minimizer, and it's actually going to close the pore. So this is what micro looks like, and I'll bring you back on to show you what your micro looks like with you. Okay, so what I want you to do is you want to take off the step 1, and I want you just, it's going to feel like sand. Okay, so you need a sink for this, definitely a wet towel. So you take off step 1 and you're going to scrub all over, pretend like you have glasses on again. And when you're done with that, you come back to me. Okay, so you may have to pause me. So after you do the micro, again, like I said, it's like this is your pore, it's getting there cleansing, and then we're going to put on the pore minimizer in a few minutes, and it's going to close the pore. Before we do that, I kind of want to get into a little bit more into the pores. Okay, so we're going to do a charcoal mask, and don't worry, it's not the charcoal mask. It's going to make all your hair pull out and hurt you. It is a clay mask. It looks like this. Okay, we're actually going to multi-mask after you do that micro. So pause me if you need. So these, you want to grab these 2 products next. And I'm going to show you a little bit of what charcoal mask does. Okay, so this is my friend's dad. He had, as you see, he has a whole new nose. So he left this on for 20 minutes. I'm going to give you an option. You can leave it on for 10 or 20, and you'll see such the difference in your skin and in his nose. So this charcoal mask has rosemary and peppermint extract to help soothe the skin. Smells really nice, but it goes layers deep under the skin to help pull up toxins. Okay, so you see on his nose, you'll see a bunch of black spots. So that'll either be it cleansing into the pore or pulling up a blackhead. And if you see any white spots like this white right here, that's actually bacteria. So you're welcome to take a selfie of you while you're doing this. I'll show you a few more. I'll show you one more. We do have an acne regimen. So our acne regimen is proven to work. It's called Clear Proof. It's proven to work in 7 days. And she also used the charcoal mask. Okay, so charcoal mask can be used twice a week. Also, microdermabrasion can be used twice a week. And you'll see the 20-day difference of her skin using our charcoal mask and our Clear Proof. And just to show you what I'm talking about, this is, let's see. So our Clear Proof looks like this at the bottom. Okay, so you can go ahead, open up the charcoal mask, and I want you to only put the charcoal mask in your T-zone. So a little on your forehead, all over the nose area. Make sure you get under here, get all those pores, and on the chin. If you're oily, you can put some little warrior marks right there, because oily people have pores in this area. So go ahead and put that only in the T-zone while I share a little bit about this. So we are trying our miracle set tonight. Okay, our miracle set is for anyone who's 18 and over. And then we also have a botanical line. We have two botanical lines and more plant driven. One is more of a gel and one has more of a cream. So a cream base, just depending on like what you like. They both actually can come with a mask as well. And that could be something that's shown more like at Whole Foods, sold more at Whole Foods. It's not, but could be. And then this is our acne line called Clear Proof, proven to work in 7 days with mild to moderate acne. And then we have our repair, okay? So we're going to be leaving this on for quite some time. I'll show you some before and afters of our repair. Our repair system, so Miracle Set that we're trying today is anti-aging, anyone 18 and over, until you're no longer here on this earth. Our repair is for anyone who wants advanced signs of anti-aging, and I'm going to show y'all what that is. So the next little packet that you have with you is called Moisture Renewal Gel Mask. Okay, so this is probably not you. It is only for anyone who drinks a lot of coffee, Coke, alcohol, don't get enough sleep, stressed out, eats a lot of takeout. I mean, it's for everybody in the world. Okay, so this moisturizes you. It has hyaluronic acid in it to help add the moisture back. That's a huge name we hear these days. So it adds the moisture back to your skin, giving you the natural glow. So you're going to open this and you're going to put this everywhere you don't have charcoal masks. Now you probably have some extras in here. I recommend just folding them, putting in a little paper clip or taping it. That way you can continue use of this. The Moisture Renewal Gel Mask you can actually put on anytime you want. Charcoal mask and microdermabrasion you only want to do twice a week. And you want to really do them on different days. I'm just kind of giving you a pretty good facial here. So this is why we're doing a couple products all together. Okay, so let me show you while this is on your skin. Again, you'll just have to pause me. You can wait either 10 or 20 minutes. If you do 20 minutes, you're going to see a bigger result. But let me show you some before and afters of the repair set, okay? So the one that we're trying today, the Miracle Set 3D, it definitely anti-ages. This is what the advanced signs of aging does, okay? Huge difference there. And let me also show you here. So this is a week difference here. Now she also used what's called our Serum C. Our Serum C is something that anyone can actually use. It looks like this. It's serum. It's actually called Replenishing Serum C and E. So it has C and E in here, vitamin C and E in here. And so what this does is it builds the elasticity back to the skin. I like to call it Botox in a box. It has a 6-week pump so that you can actually see when you're going to run out. It pumps up to not hold any air, because when vitamin C gets released to the air, that's whenever it starts to lose the potency of it. So a lot of people want to jump on a Botox in the box, but in order to make that Serum C work, Botox in a box, like I call it, you have to cleanse the skin and you have to exfoliate the skin. Because so if you use a lotion and you just keep lotioning up your hands over and over again, you probably don't get the moisture that you really want on your hands. And so like we have something called Satin Hands, where it's a hand softener. It is an exfoliant. So it gets rid of, it softens the hands, but gets rid of that top layer. And you put a lotion on top, and that lotion is able to seep into the skin, so there's nothing blocking it. So when you use a serum like Serum C, we also have a tone correcting serum. You want to make sure that you're cleansing and you're exfoliating to make sure that it reaches the levels of the skin that's needed. We're also doing this here tonight. You're going to feel a difference in your skin. It's going to feel so soft. Your husband, if you are married, or if you live with someone, a friend or whoever, they may say, your kids may say, "Oh, Mom, what did you do to your skin tonight?" They may notice a difference. A lot of them do. So basically what that does is it cleanses. Basically what we're doing is we're going to cleanse, we're going to exfoliate, and we're going to add things to your skin that actually is going to get into the levels that it needs to get in. And so let me show you too. This is my friend, Melissa. And so she was burned in a fire, and she is huge. She's been in America for 19 years. And you'll see, I worked with a lot of fire victims, and they really don't, fire survivors, should I say, and they really don't have her skin, but she used our Miracle Set, she used our microdermabrasion and our Serum C, and today she uses our repair. So she used our Miracle Set, but today she jumped up to the advanced signs of aging, which is called repair, that I just was explaining. Okay, so if you look into, trying to see if there's anything else, I will show you some things with the eyes. Let me show you that, what is going on while you're waiting to keep that charcoal mask on. So we have a lot of things for the eyes too, okay? So we're gonna be doing this eye cream. We also have, this is our repair eye cream, the advanced signs of aging. And this is our wrinkle filler where you can put it here on the forehead. A wrinkle filler is like spackle for your face. And so we also have what's called hydrogel eye patches and soothing eye gel. This soothing eye gel, I love to compare them. It's like drinking coffee. Hydrogel eye patches is if you're like, treating yourself to Starbucks 2 times a week or so, 2 to 3. And then soothing eye gel is something you do every day. Soothing eye gel has cucumber extract, green tea extract, helps soothe the skin, and you just put it right underneath the eyes. So the hydrogel eye patches, let me show you some before and afters of here. So this is actually me. It's a 20 minute difference of putting them on. And you'll see where the lines are reduced and definitely look more awake, right? And then let me show you Ashley. And so Ashley, also a big major 20-minute difference. Sometimes people don't notice it right away. Sometimes it takes about 10 minutes. Sometimes with the hydrogel eye patches, they'll actually puff up a little bit more. And after 10 minutes, you'll see that big change. So just some extra things that you can do to the eyes. And okay, let's see if there's anything else I can kind of show you about our skincare. We do have the #1 eye makeup remover. It's oil free. Let's see, I think it paused my sharing. So the oil-free eye makeup remover is definitely oil-free, like it says. Let's see if I can pull that back on. I don't know if it'll let me pull it back on. But it is the #1 eye makeup remover in America. It's been the #1 for 17 years now. All you do is put a little bit on a cotton ball, put a little bit, just put the cotton balls on the eyes for a couple seconds, and it wipes like right off. Okay, and so let's get back to right here. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna wash everything off, okay, after that. So pause, maybe you need a wash. You're gonna come back to your microdermabrasion and grab the pore minimizer. You're just gonna put the pore minimizer all over the skin, okay, and then you're going to, after you do that, just like lotion, you're not gonna wipe anything off anymore. Then you're gonna come back and put either the daytime or the nighttime on. Just need a very small amount, okay, of everything actually. And then after you put that nighttime serum on, I want you to feel your skin. It should feel really soft. You should love it. You should love how your skin's feeling. You should feel clean, refreshed, but also maybe more even toned, all of that. And then you'll grab your eye cream. You put a little bit of eye cream on your ring fingers, and you're gonna pat underneath your eyes, and you can come all up into the eyelids, okay? So this eye cream is, it helps firm and tone the eyes, but it also helps to brighten underneath the eyes. Okay, and we're almost done here. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I need to kind of show y'all. This is what the charcoal mask and moisture renewing gel mask looks like in person. And whenever I can get a picture of a lot of big things. Okay, and then this right here, I know, this right here is, sorry, that's my daughter. We have to go to dancing in a few minutes. This right here is what our satin lips, our satin lips exfoliates the lips and adds a lip balm, satin hands that I was talking about earlier, and then we also have a satin body. And what else I'm just kind of showing y'all some popular items here just to kind of give you a heads up. Now we can do something like this. We can do something like this with you and your family grouped on a Zoom call or in person. If you're local to me in person, if not on a Zoom call, and I can kind of walk you through the steps, and you can actually earn some free product by doing this as well. Now, if you loved what you have tried today, And this is what the microdermabrasion looks like in person 2, in case you want to see that. If you loved what you did today and there's some things that you would like to take home, I am going to text you. I'm looking for something to pull up real quick. I'm going to text you over. It's called a set sheet. And I just need to find it real quick for me. So there's going to be a set sheet, if I cannot find it here, that you're going to get through a text message from me. And once you get that, looking real quick for it. See if I can find it, maybe on here. No. Once you get that set sheet, there are some ways that you can get some deals on there. Yes, I do not have the set sheet with me at the moment, but I'm going to text you over a set sheet. And there is a way where you can actually create some deals. You can actually get a free roll-it bag, which people love. And this is what a roll-it bag looks like. Okay, so people absolutely love that. And a couple things that we're doing too. Okay, so I'll send the set sheet to see if you would like to have any of the deals. Everything is sold separately, of course. And then also what I'll do is I'm going to send you one of my Linktree account. Okay. So when you log into my Linktree account, you can learn more about me and what I do in this business. You can watch my story. I think it's like 7 minutes long, I believe. So watch my story, and then there's a Google form that you can fill out after. If you do that, you're going to be entered into $100 of free Mary Kay product. You're going to be entered into a date night. A date night is going to be a gift card giveaway. And then you're going to be entered into a Kate Spade wristlet. There's also, if you want more details, you can watch 4 directors, including myself, on all kinds of pink too. And so what you can do is do that when you're done after. And I'll also send you my website. Actually, my website, I believe, is on my Linktree, but I'll also text you over my website too. And I'll be just following up with you in a few days or tomorrow or so to see if there's anything that I can do for you, anything that you liked, anything that you'd like to take home as well. So please go and watch my story. Help me out on that. And there's 3 things that you can also do too. Number 1, we have what's called a tribe leader, and a tribe leader is where you do this with family and friends. Like I was talking about earlier, to earn free product, you can actually earn up to $200 of free products. You can earn a lot of the stuff that you tried today plus some. And then the other thing is that you can be a brand partner, and a brand partner, I never thought I'd ever do Mary Kay. Okay, so a brand partner would be to actually, it's only $30 to join Mary Kay, which is insane. And that $30 led me to go watch my story so you can see and fill out the Google form so that you can be entered into all the drawings. And then also, you can be a customer. And so we love our customers, and I'd absolutely love to be your Mary Kay girl, help you with some skin, tell you some skin benefits. You know, if you have any more questions, we have, gifts for every occasion, all that kind of stuff. So if you have any more questions, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you and answer them for you. But again, one more time, I'll tell you, please go watch, click the Linktree whenever you get this link too, and go to my Linktree, watch my story, and then fill out that Google form. That Google form will enter you into $100 of free Mary Kay products. It will enter you into a date night giveaway gift card, and then it will enter you into a Kate Spade wristlet. But you're also helping me as a consultant. You're doing me a huge favor as a consultant and director of Mary Kay of getting your opinion, and that's what we need to get. So I hope you enjoyed your facial. Again, just to walk you through it, you're going to cleanse. You're going to take that off. You're going to do the first step of the microdermabrasion. You're going to take that off. Then you're going to put the charcoal mask in your oily areas. Take that off. Then you're going to put your moisture renewal gel mask everywhere. You do not take it off, actually. You put this into your oily areas and you keep it on for 20 minutes. And then you're going to multi-mask and put the moisture renewal gel mask everywhere you do not have the charcoal mask. And you leave that on for 20 minutes. After on for 20 minutes, you take that off, you come back and you put the second step of the microdermabrasion. And after you do that, you'll come back and put on either your day or night moisturizer and then your eye cream. And you should feel a huge difference in the skin. Also, we do have moisturizing hand sanitizers and hand washes too. So that is available as well. And I will send you everything you need. Thanks for taking the time to facial with me tonight. And I would love for you to fill out that form and let me know how you feel. Bye. Have a good day. Have a good night, depending on when you're watching.